Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. As promised, I thought I would do a video about how I'm finding these Linkwitz LX521s. And I'm about 40 hours in now, I suspect, maybe 42. And the last 20 hours have been pretty interesting. There's definitely been some major improvements in the way these speakers are presenting themselves now. There's a real ease about the mid-range and the upper frequencies. They were a bit edgy in the beginning. It was typical, sounded like a set of brand new drivers. They just needed some time and some hours, and sort of that first 5 hours was a bit of a struggle to get through, and then the next sort of 5 hours I was really noticing there was some good improvements, and then things settled down till about hour 20, and between hour 20 and hour 40, which is where we are now, there's been some really lovely evolution in the way they're sounding. I've put a few short videos up, and they're just becoming faster and more free in their movement. They just seem to have a real openness, and even set up as they are, which is definitely not optimal. I'm getting spatial cues from right out beside me, beautiful imaging in the middle of the room. Vocal imaging is just really, really nice. So where they are going into Paul's room, which is a sizable room, there'll be plenty of distance between the rear wall and the side wall, so they really will throw an amazing soundstage, I'm sure. My job here today, and well, for the next week or two, is just to rack the hours up on them, get as many hours up as I can on them. And there's a few little things which I'll show you now. So I'll turn the camera around. Look, excuse me for going a bit quick there. There's just a few things that I've been noticing since I've been sort of looking at them. And the wire that Linkwitz uses is Megami Gold. So what I'm going to do in there is I had to put a spade connector on the end of the wires for the drivers. So what I've decided I'll do is I'll pull those wires off the speaker terminals, and I'll get some black heat shrink, put some black heat shrink over those, and then they won't be noticeable anymore in the cabinets. So I'll do that for the front and the rear driver, so that that will help dramatically as far as a visual perspective goes. Another thing that I'm talking to Paul about at the moment, actually today, is what we might do is put some heat shrink over these wires and then label the banana plugs so we know what we're doing. So what I did there was the tweeter is the back set of binding posts, and the center set of binding post is the upper mid-range, and the front set of binding post is the lower mid-range. Then of course the woofer heads around there on those two wires that you can see there that head round to the back there. So we might heat shrink those up with some black heat shrink, and just so that we can't see what's going on, and then I'll label the banana plugs accordingly so that we know what's what, and we'll draw a diagram, essentially put a diagram / owner's manual together for them, so that there's a note of what needs to happen when you set all these wiring looms up. And we'll do the same thing behind the speakers here as well, behind the amplifier, sorry. We'll label the wires accordingly on the banana plugs, and also put labeling on the back of the amplifier so we know what belongs where. So that's sort of where we're at. It's hour 40, I suspect. I'll keep the videos coming as I go, and I'm not sure if you can hear any of the evolution that I'm hearing. I know it is YouTube and it's fairly compressed. I've got a pretty good microphone, so I think people are hearing things pretty nicely from some of the comments I'm getting. So if that's the case, please leave some comments below. I've got a few more things to do very shortly. I'm also going to be doing a quick video on my playback designs equipment. So that'll be the MPD8, and which is sitting over there at the moment, not being used. And also I'll have a chat to you about the MPT8, which is back in America at the moment. We've had a couple of little issues with that, but nothing major, and it's all being sorted brilliantly, in fact, by the owner of the company, Andreas Crow. So anyway, I will talk a bit further about that when I make the next video. And we're still in the middle of the Robinson cable review, so that's coming shortly, and there's still plenty lined up. So stay tuned. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.